Hello everyone, I'm Sonam Sandhu from PTE Made and in this session we are going to focus on PTE listening right from dictation. This is an important task as it is going to give you somewhere around 50 marks in total. So it is going to help you guys a lot. Here you need to focus only on two things, listening and writing. You have to listen to the sentence carefully and later on you have to write it down. So as I have previously mentioned, it is an integrated task and in this you are going to get scores for listening and writing both. So now when we have to attempt this task, what particular strategy do we need to use? We should firstly listen to the sentence carefully. Listen to the sentence carefully, memorize it as it is going to be a short sentence, or you can simply write the content words on the erasable booklet. For example, some noun, proper noun that you are going to write on the erasable booklet or either onto the screen directly. That is entirely your wish. And later on, you have to use the fillers and add the fillers in the sentence in order to make it coherent. That's what you have to do. It's definitely easy. You just have to use the LMS strategy. Listen to the sentence carefully, memorize it, or either write the content words, later on add the fillers, and or either write it down. Okay, listen, memorize, write, that you have to do. And we use the same strategy for PT speaking, repeat sentence, but there instead of writing we speak it up, LMS. We use LMS there and here we use LMW, listen, memorize and write. So simply use the same. Now you will get to know how do we have to attempt this particular task with the help of the practice questions. So simply practice with me properly and you will get to know how to crack this one properly. We are going to hear a sentence, listen to it carefully, memorize it, write it down.
Most teaching staff make their lecture notes available online.
Most teaching staff make their lecture notes available online. Okay, most teaching staff make their lecture notes available online. Simply listen to the sentence carefully, memorize it, and then write it down. What I do rather than writing down in those 5 seconds, I simply focus on the audio and I would suggest you the same because if you write it down in those 5 seconds, you're going to divert your attention to two things. One on the listening part, another on the writing. But still, if you feel comfortable in writing down, then what I would suggest you to write the short forms. For example, instead of teaching, you can write TEACH dot. Okay, you can write available AVAIL dot. You can write online ONL dot. You can do this. It will help you a lot in doing this task properly. Let's proceed on to the next question. Same thing, LMW. Listen, memorize, and write it down.
You wrote poetry and plays as well as scientific papers.
You wrote poetry and plays as well as scientific papers. You wrote poetry and plays as well as scientific papers. Okay? Next. And the last one. Again, same strategy.
Please make sure you correctly cited all the necessary materials.
Please make sure you correctly cited all the necessary materials. Please make sure you correctly cited all the necessary materials. Okay. So please make sure you correctly cited all the necessary materials. That's it. So basically when it comes to write from dictation, as I have previously mentioned, it is, I can say, the most important task of listening module, because with the help of this task, you can score 47 marks in total, 27 marks for writing and 20 marks for listening module. So you should do it properly. Okay. Now please don't bother about Grammarly here. We just have to write down whatever they mentioned. Please make sure you correctly cited all the necessary materials. Now let's submit. Let's look at the answers now. Most teaching staff make their lecture notes available online. This is what we did. You wrote poetry and plays as well as scientific papers. Please make sure you correctly cited all the necessary materials. We wrote the same only. So it's all correct. We have to do it like this only. I hope you all must have understood the way you have to attempt PTE listening right from dictation. This is definitely an easy task. Here you just have to focus on your listening skills and write down the content words the way I have just demonstrated you. And if you still face any problem in this particular task, you can let me know in the comment section and I'll definitely shoot a video related to the problem you have. Last but not least, try to attempt at least 50 questions like such after watching this video, and once you are done with the 50 questions, let me know in the comment section whether this particular approach of LMW and the fillers provided by me helped you or not. If that's a yes, let me know, and thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.